guys, we're going to carry out experiment of inertia or to study the relationship between mass and also period of oscillation. So what we have today is I have 5 plaster symbol on my hand. One of plaster symbol is 10 gram. Okay, and I also have my jigsaw blade here. Make sure your jigsaw blade is steady, and same goes to your G-clamp. If you use a chair or your laboratory chair, make sure your chair is not vibrating. Okay, if the chair is vibrating, make sure you overcome the problem lah. Okay, so we also have our table here. Okay, mass, time taken for 20 oscillation. We're going to do this measurement 2 times or 3 times. Make sure you have the average value. Okay, 2 times, record each of the reading 2 times, and we're going to find the T average and also period of the oscillation. Okay, in this experiment you have to understand we cannot measure the period of oscillation straight away from this experiment, because it is possible for you to find the oscillation of the jigsaw blade ni in for one period. Okay, one period we measure from this. If we start from this point, okay, it's going to move or going to oscillate until that point and back to its original point. So here we measure it as one period. So it is impossible for us unless we have another high technology, or we measure it using powerful gadget. Okay, powerful measuring apparatus. Okay, so without wasting any more time, you have to know your jigsaw blade only can vibrate. You only can release your jigsaw blade with angle less than 10 degrees Celsius to reduce the external forces, especially your air resistance lah. Okay, so we're going to start our experiment. So before we start experiment, you have to make sure every reading you have to have at least 5. If you want to use more than 5 measurement, it is okay. Okay, no problem at all. It only cause problem if you measure it using reading less than 5. You maybe 3 or 4. Okay, you maybe don't get full mark. Okay, so we're going to attach this plaster symbol to our end of the jigsaw blade, and make sure the length of this jigsaw blade is constant. Never change the length of the jigsaw blade. Okay, whatever length that you use, make sure you use it the length of the jigsaw blade throughout this experiment. Okay, so before you release the plasticine, make sure you're ready with your stopwatch. Okay, we have stopwatch here. So, and make sure, if I told you before, you have to make sure your angle of releasing is less than 10 degrees Celsius to get the accurate measurement. Okay, so I have measured it angle less than 10 degrees Celsius. Then we're going to start our oscillation, and we're going to measure it until 10 or 20 oscillation. Okay, 1, 2, start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so I have the time, so I'm going to record it for the first reading, reading number 1. Then we're going to continue to reading number 2, and we're going to measure the average value, and finally we're going to measure the period. Period is T average here, TB divided by 20. So we're going to find your period. So we're going to observe the relationship between mass and also the period. So fill in the table. Thank you so much.